And welcome everybody to the MJ and Ty podcast show. Today is January 21st, 2022.
I was
And you
about to
know it.
say, you forgot the date? The
I just
year?
said the
The
date, you
year?
stooge.
The year? You forgot the year.
I said 2022, you stooge. What are you talking
I
about?
You forgot the year.
No, I
Okay?
did not. I said
Yes, you
January
did.
21st, 2022.
You
You know what?
almost said, you almost said 2020. You
No, I
almost
did
said
not.
that.
Ty,
It's 2022, Mark.
I said that.
No, you didn't. You said 2020.
I said 2022. Ty, you know what? Just go put your Birdo costume on.
I'm waiting for you to put your Birdo costume on because we both agreed on that.
No, we did not.
And I'm sticking to that.
My apologies for Ty's outburst.
So before you say, "Oh, my apologies."
Yeah, my apologies for
can-
Ty's
we
outburst.
can-
He's just mad that he's not watching Carson Wentz this weekend.
I am not mad that I'm not watching Carson Wentz. All right, just go ahead.
All right, so for those of you who follow football, which is probably all of you considering you're watching this video, you'll know that this weekend is the NFL's divisional round of the playoffs. So today, what we are going to do is we are going to listen to Ty's crappy takes. I might give one or two as well.
Hey, why did you have to throw my name first in it?
Well, because it's true.
I do not have crappy takes.
All right. So let's hear your Bengals versus Titans take then.
You go first.
All right. So you got the Bengals, the NFC North champion Bengals, traveling to Nashville to take on the number one seed Titans. I'm surprised. I'll admit I'm kind of surprised that the Bengals were actually able to pull out a win last weekend, considering they have a history for choking on themselves. But
Hold up.
they barely pulled out a win against the Raiders, who kept shooting themselves in the foot. But the Titans are not going to be the Raiders. The Titans do the Titans have Derrick Henry back?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, the Titans with Derrick Henry or King Henry are not the Raiders. Yeah, the Bengals defense had a decent game last weekend, but they're not playing Ryan Tannehill with Julio Jones and Derrick Henry. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Derek Carr is not an elite quarterback. He's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but he's not this elite quarterback that everyone says he is. So with all this in mind, and considering that the Bengals barely pulled out a win against Derek Carr and the Raiders, I'm going to say my final score prediction is 24-10 in favor of the Titans.
All right. That was cute. That was cute, Mark. That was very, very cute.
Thank you.
The way you screwed up your take a little bit, and now I gotta carry you halfway. Okay.
You know, if I screwed up my take, Ty can only tank this even more.
Mark, you're not going to get me up. Can I get back to my take?
Oh, I'd hope you would.
Okay, so the Bengals, we all know that they didn't choke last week.
Right. Which
They
is a
didn't
surprise.
choke last week because they were playing the Raiders.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to say this, Raiders fans, but Derek Carr is a decent quarterback.
Keyword is decent, but not elite. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just say decent. Because he's not elite like 4 or 5 years ago. But you guys stop sleeping on Derrick Henry. I'm just going to say that. Stop sleeping on the dude. Stop sleep.
Ty, I don't think there's anyone in the world or anyone in the world of football who sleeps on Derrick Henry.
You do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Did I not just say that Derrick
You
Henry's going to
told
run
me
all over the
this
Bengals?
off camera. You're sleeping on them, and then you pick the Titans to win.
Yeah, because I think they will win.
So,
well, you know what? Just give us your final score prediction.
All right, big knucklehead. What, did you hit yourself with 2 coconuts this morning?
No.
You must have. But I'm going to say the Titans win 48-6.
I'm predicting a blowout. All right, so following the Bengals Titans game, we've got the San Francisco 49ers who stole the hearts and minds of every single American outside of Dallas, and they're traveling to Green Bay to play the number 1 seed in the NFC in the Green Bay Packers. Ty, you go first this time.
Oh, God. So, I know this is your favorite quarterback, and I know you might get up. You might get up and throw your first Diva Mark tantrum that I know you love to do off camera.
Why'd I want to impersonate you?
I do not throw a tantrum on this show. Okay?
We're going to check the bloopers about that one. We're going to check the bloopers for that one.
I do not throw a tantrum on this show.
You know what? I saw a show called Pawn Stars, and one of the items that was brought in that was brought into the store was a life-size or it was a life-size recreation of Ty, like a big note, big Pinocchio nose, wooden like strings all around. If you didn't know, Ty's Pinocchio.
I am not Pinocchio. When will you get that straight out of your head?
I'll stop calling you Pinocchio when you stop being Pinocchio.
We're both Pinocchio. Okay?
Okay, Pinocchio. And that's how you fancy yourself. Now get back to your take.
All right.
This tangent's gone on long enough.
So the 49ers shocked me a little bit that they made it this far. Did they shock you?
Yeah, because I thought Dallas was going to win.
I thought Dallas was going to win too.
I have a question for you, though, Ty. I have a question for you. Who really defeated the Cowboys? Was it the 49ers or was it the officials who didn't spot the ball?
You really going to bring that up?
Well, we have to. We have to.
You really going to bring that up?
Yeah, we have to, man.
Okay. So it was a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both. A little bit. A little bit.
I'm not gonna lie. The officials shanked the Cowboys. They shanked whatever hope they had. But yeah,
Mark, if that referee wasn't in the way,
no, it's because he didn't touch the ball yet.
So they shouldn't let the Cowboys call a timeout.
Yeah.
But this is, I think it was a little bit of both. What'd you say?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that.
But you shouldn't call the timeout once you had the chance, Cowboys.
That's Mike McCarthy in a nutshell for you.
Yep.
Packers fans warned everyone that he is an absolute idiot.
But here's the thing. The 49ers have Jimmy Graham. The Packers have your favorite quarterback that you think of every show. And
not every show. Not when we're talking about Baker and the Browns. And now they disappointed us this year.
Mark, do you need to get up?
No.
Do you need to get up? I think you need to get up and just take a walk around the room. But on the other hand, you got Aaron Rodgers.
Yep. Aaron Rodgers, the MVP candidate.
Okay, Mark's getting up.
I'm not getting up. I dropped my pencil.
You were about to get up.
I dropped my pencil that I don't even need for this show.
You should be taking some notes because my takeaway is fire right now.
Your take is taking way too long right now.
Okay, but who do I have winning? I'm going to take the 49ers. I think it's going to be 27-14.
Okay. So
I know who you are going to take.
I got the Packers with this one.
See, I knew it.
Yeah,
I knew it.
everybody knew
I
that one.
knew it.
Surprise, surprise. Mark picked the
I
Packers.
knew it. I
Like
knew it.
the 49ers. I mean, the 49ers are in a they're in a good team. They're in a good spot. They have a good team. But they're going up against Aaron Rodgers, who's having an MVP caliber year, and that is scary. That is scary. Not to mention,
What?
well, I mean, the 49ers probably would have lost last week to the Cowboys that if the refs didn't get out of the way and spot the ball.
Okay, are you going to bring that up the whole show?
No, just until my take is done.
We should go ahead.
Yeah, but I just don't see the 49ers golden luck and continuing on into this game. So I got the Packers 21-14.
Mark, see, I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Okay. All right, then starting on Sunday, we've got the Los Angeles Rams coming in to Tampa to take on the Buccaneers. This one could go either way. I mean, it's definitely going to be a close game because the Buccaneers have Tom Brady. They've got Rob Gronkowski, Leonard Fournette.
You're missing someone else, Mark. Bruce Arians.
They do have Bruce Arians. They also have Joe Mixon and they have everyone in that elite defense that they had last year. And they're going up against the likes of Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Odell Beckham Jr., Aaron Donald, and the rest of the Rams. I think this is going to be a really good game to watch. It could most certainly go either way. But I have a hunch that the Rams are going to come out on top at 31-28.
Hold up. You just don't want to see Tom Brady win.
No.
Is that the truth? You don't want to see him win. Is that the truth?
I legitimately think
that the truth, Mark? Is that the truth?
No, it is not. I legitimately think that the Rams could defeat an aging Tom Brady.
With me. Be honest with me. Is that the truth? You don't want to see Tom Brady back in the Super Bowl.
That is not the truth behind this take. And I legitimately think that the Rams can do it. I mean, yeah, you've got an MVP in Tom Brady, but the Rams have been something else this year. Like they have a high flying offense, and you have to, in order to beat the Rams, you have to catch up. You have to stay on pace with their offense. And I just don't know that the Buccaneers are up to the task. I mean, yeah, they've got MVP caliber Tom Brady, but with Aaron Donald and coming after him, I just don't know. I just don't know that the Buccaneers can. Well, it's most certainly going to be a close game, and like I said, I think this game can go either way. But I'm leaning towards the Rams coming out on top.
Okay, so do you remember Aaron Donald and Tom Brady meeting in the Super Bowl?
What year would that have been?
Probably either Super Bowl 5th, Super Bowl 48.
Oh yes, yes.
Okay.
I remember now. It was the Rams versus the Patriots. I remember now.
Yeah, because my brain, I refreshed your brain a little bit.
Yeah.
But you got Aaron Donald on one side, and you got Tom Brady on the other side, which I'm going to take Tampa Bay just to try to get you to stand up.
Not gonna happen, Ty.
But I'm going to take Tampa Bay 42-27.
Okay. This time, Sean McVay is not going to go up against Bill Belichick, and I think that was I think it was the combination of Belichick and Brady that really threw McVay for a loop.
Hey, he's going against Bruce Arians, who hit one of his players.
Yeah. Well, we shall find out on Sunday then. And then the final game for the divisional round is a rematch between the AFC Championship game right. It's a rematch of the AFC Championship game from 2021. And you got the Bills traveling to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. I'm going to start with you.
Why start with me? Why?
I started with 2. You start with 2.
All right, knucklehead. So last year, do you remember when we had George on the show and we both said you were wrong about your pick last year with these two teams?
We don't need to talk about that one. Well, we don't need to talk about that one.
We do.
No, we don't.
We do.
Save that for a later conversation, Ty.
You don't want to bring that up that you were wrong. But
much like how you don't like to bring up when you're wrong.
I was only wrong once.
I was only wrong once.
I was only wrong once, Mark. Once.
You're funny, Ty.
Only wrong once, okay? But here's the thing. We all know that the Bills want payback.
Right.
We all know that. But, Mark, do you remember nobody talked about the Chiefs? Everybody talked about the Chiefs whole season when they were like 2-3.
Yeah.
And like people are saying, oh, the Chiefs may not make it back. You know?
Yep.
So with that said, I'm still a little bit mad of last year that they beat us in was it the divisional round?
Yep.
I'm going to. This is tough for me to say, but I might be wrong for the second. Well, might be right for the second time in the year because we all know who you want to pick. I'm going to have to go with the Chiefs here. I got them winning 45-43.
All right, you're predicting a shootout with this one. And usually, when the first score you say is above 30, it's a blowout.
Just get to your take. Because last year, let me remind you.
Last year was last year.
You're wrong.
We can move on from that one already.
You
At least
were
until
wrong these two teams.
We can move on from last year. At least until 2 weeks from now. All right, so Sunday at 6:30 p.m., Josh Allen and his Buffalo Bills are traveling to Kansas City for a rematch against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm not too sure how to gauge the Bills this year because on the one hand, you lost to Jacksonville. On the other hand, you blew out New England last week. I mean, you still have Stephon Diggs. You've got Josh Allen playing well, and if I'm not mistaken, the Bills beat the Chiefs earlier in the year, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're just gonna say that's correct. Maybe it's not, but we don't need to talk about that right now.
Mark. Whoa. Whenever you bring something up, you don't want to talk about it.
Let's just go. Let's just continue on.
Okay.
So I may or may not have said.
You're blushing.
I may or may not have said I want the Bill, or I may or may not have said I want the Bills to win last year, but said my hunch is the Chiefs. My hunch is definitely the Chiefs this year. I mean, you got Patrick Mahomes who is returning to form, and he's not doing it. Yeah, he's not being as crazy with the ball. He's learned to be a lot more careful because teams have eventually figured him out, or they finally figured out those antics and well, I'm not gonna say Mahomes regressed, but he's being a lot more careful with the ball, and he's looking amazing doing it. So I got the Chiefs going 45-40.
Okay. Me and George will keep an eye on your prediction because we know you want to switch teams the third quarter. You want to text me. You're going to text me during the third quarter and be like, is it okay if I switch teams now? That's what you're going to text me.
No.
That is what you're going to text me.
No, this was just a score prediction.
No, you're going to text
what I have right now.
During the third quarter, you're going to text me when the Chiefs are down.
That'll be the day. Wait a
During
second.
the third quarter, you're going to text me.
Wait a second. So,
Ty,
if the Chiefs are
can
down,
I switch?
Ty, I have a question for you. If the Chiefs are down in the third quarter, what are you going to text me? You just said you want the
I'm
Chiefs
just
too,
going
so-
to text you. I'm just going to text you what's up.
Fair enough.
But you're going to text me during the third quarter and be like, oh, can I switch teams? No.
Ty, I know that if the Chiefs still had Josh Gordon, you wouldn't change teams no matter what.
Okay, Mark, can we get this out of your head? Can we get this out of your head? Or do I have to come? Can we get this out of your head? Josh Gordon or Carson Wentz aren't my favorite quarterback or wide receiver. They aren't. Get that out of your head.
Are you trying to tell me that your favorite quarterback is now Deshaun Watson?
With all the cases he got, no, man.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
With all the cases he got and all the baggage he got, no, man, like, we can save that for another day
All right.
on the podcast.
And with that, all right, and that's gonna do it for this episode of
Hold on. You didn't get up. You didn't get up.
That's gonna do it for today's episode of Ty making everyone lose brain cells. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share this video.
Subscribe to our other channels.
Hopefully we didn't kill enough of your brain cells, or hopefully we didn't kill too many of your brain cells to the point where.
If you want to see Mark get a pie in the face.
If you want to see Ty wear Birdo, subscribe, get us to 2,000 subscribers. Catch you all next time. Keep your heads in the game.